I think the most exciting feature of Aptos Labs today, putting throughput, latency, sub-second latency, very high throughput, the highest in the market, and very, very low fees, a thousandth of a penny all together, which is amazing. As a feature is what gets me the most excited are things like keyless, for example. Keyless entry into Web3 makes it easy for anyone to be able to access Web3. And historically, we haven't really had that opportunity for Web3 because you had to manage a very clunky user experience. With things like keyless, game changer. And so, you can have billions of people log into Web3 with their Gmail account, with their Twitter account or Facebook account. And I think that's really powerful. I think I gave you the answer on that one with my daughter and my wife. But I also love to play basketball and listen to hip hop. So sometimes I'm lucky. I get to play basketball with my daughter while I'm listening to hip hop. So that's the multitasking dad in me. My 3 favorite rappers, that's easy. Kendrick Lamar, Jay-Z, and Nas. I was a really deep science nerd, and I loved biology, and most specifically, I love botany. And when I used to intern at the Brooklyn Botanical Gardens, and my job there was to take pictures of flowers, where I would have to understand how those flowers are blooming based on climate conditions. We had to write this research report. And today I still love to, of course, garden in my home. But hopefully one day I'll be fortunate enough to work on a farm at some point too. Man, I think the day we launched the blockchain itself and went live was probably still the most memorable moment. We were together with some of the earliest developers of this blockchain inside of Facebook we were building this for 3.5 years there, and then 1 year outside of Facebook. And so, if you think about that, it's close to 5 years of working to get up to this one day. And if the blockchain goes live and those tokens are minted, that's kind of it. You don't really get a second chance. And so the amount of preparation and the dedication that our team had, I'll always be, have in my memory. But it wasn't just me. It was an amazing group of engineers and folks working incredibly late nights to get to that point. But that one night was a very magical night in October. I think everyone's favorite tech gadget is the iPhone, so that's kind of an easy one. I would say my superpower is probably some people are trying to go away from using their laptop to the iPad to the phone. I'm hoping that I can just do it all on my watch. I'm getting very close to it. And if you just get to the point where ChatGPT is on my watch, I think it'll be over, right? So I'm hoping that better technology gets, the less devices we have, and the more you can be connected with humans and use technology in a very positive way. And it kind of reminds me of, crypto, right? You can start to trust Web3, trust, the devices together, and bring ourselves back to this world that we're very, obviously very lucky to be in together, instead of like that the entire time. So. There are a lot of things that people get wrong about Aptos Labs. They think we're a bunch of nerds that just sit in Silicon Valley. But I think we're really passionate and very caring people. And so when people end up meeting us, I think they're very happy, they're enthusiastic. And even Aptos means people in the Native American term, the Native American language, which is Ohlone. And so, what people tend to get wrong about is actually what's our superpower. It's really connecting with people and building technology for people. I would love to be a mind reader, but I don't know if that's a skill that I can master, since I need to first learn how to do it. But I think being present in the moment is a skill that's, lifelong to master, and being able to connect with, whoever you're engaging with. And I think those social fibers of society are, a skill that I'll be trying to master for the rest of my life.